right. Thank you, Brookings, Oregon listeners, Curry County. Hello, hello. This is Amanda here with the Quality Living with Peaceful Support radio program. Everyone's invited into the station. We do have a global audience. This podcast goes everywhere in the world. Click, share, send the address kciw.org/quality-living/. And we have friends in Thailand, Colombia, Costa Rica, New York. Everybody listens. We're so glad that you could join us today. We have something really unique and different, and it just goes in the whole flow of quality living with peaceful support. Today we have Corie. Corie Cline is a yoga instructor, a little bit of Pilates, a little bit of action and movement. We're super glad to have her in the area and on air. And she is presenting a 7-week course of these chakras. However, first, let's learn about Corie.
Hello, hello. Hi. So yes, my name is Corie Cline, and I just moved out here in August of last year. Mm-hmm. And it took a little break from teaching for the summer just to figure out what's going on, and I miss it. I miss the people, and I'm so thankful that I was introduced to your family. You've created this awesome yoga community out here, which I'm so impressed. So impressed.
I'm gonna cry. It's a community. It's a calling, and call and response is like a lot of part of what teachers do. Mm-hmm. That I'm not sure how to really explain that, other than like it's a sensation that you feel and you have to act upon it, and then the others present themselves, and we all get those things that are calling to us of like, oh, how do I work with this? Or where does that happen? Or literally, we were like, how do we get a sub for Pilates? And here you are. And it is so impressive.
Oh, it's so awesome to be able to help people move and feel good with their bodies. And mm-hmm. You don't have to have weights. You can have weights. It's really neat, and watch how strong people get just from movement of the body.
Right. The conscious connection. Mm-hmm. It's like we tell ourselves we're going to get up and we're going to go to the gym, but then our feet, we don't have that connection. Our feet don't take us there. And it's like, pretty soon, all of a sudden, we realize, all right, we're at the gym. Somehow we got there. Our body starts listening to our thoughts. It doesn't, you tell your hand, don't touch the cookies. And you're, for all of a sudden, your cookies are in your mouth. You're like, what? I told you no.
Definitely.
Yeah, so getting our body to be responsive to the movements that are necessary is like such a milestone, like a huge achievement.
Yeah. Spine flexibility is huge, and that's what keeps us walking every day.
It is. Yeah, it does. How exactly did you get to Brookings?
My honest answer is the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Throw those arms up.
Yeah.
We actually... I grew up in Boise, Idaho, and Seriously.
Awesome.
Grew up in Boise, and as a family, we'd come to Newport. And then my current husband took me to Seaside, Oregon, and I'm like, the coast is calling.
Oh, yeah.
But for some reason, my finger kept falling down the map, literally like falling down the map. And
Weird.
I found Brookings.
Weird.
And never had been here, never seen it. But I started watching TikTok. I started watching y'all on Instagram. I started checking out the yoga community. I was checking you all out.
Oh, it's so adorable.
And we came here on a whim and said, this is our home.
Oh, what a gift. Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out this easygoing lifestyle here. And it's a big blessing because when you get mixed up in the big cities, mm-hmm. everything is right now. Now. And people get lost in translation, and you get lost as a teacher. You get lost in your community when it's a right now. And just to take time and breathe. And the people are so good here. So kind.
Right.
And such giving community. I was like shocked, floored. I instantly felt like this is home.
Yes. The peaceful support is flowing through this community.
Yeah. And it's plus, the ocean and this darling little town. It reminds me like of Popeye town. I love it.
Yes, we call it quaint.
There you go. And I did learn, never turn your back on the ocean.
Yeah.
And there's no hurry and curry.
Right. And is pretty and out of this world and radical as the king tides are.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Do not walk out on the jetty.
I've been warned, and not to do like that one little beach that I can't even think of it right now. Or like the Indian one, or no, the natural bridges.
There's any of them.
Oh
any
my
of
gosh.
them during that time.
Like watching the signs and the signs of people falling, I was like, okay, we're going to just do yoga on the beach.
Yeah, I know. As much as we like to go out on those magical points, it's like, oh, yeah, let's live. Let's keep living.
But that's my quick story, and just blessed to be here.
Yay. Yeah. We're so lucky to have you. And how about, how did you get into Pilates or to teaching yoga? How did that find you?
I have always been into fitness and health. Mm-hmm. I'm a chiropractor's daughter.
Okay.
And so natural remedies, I'm all about movement, cracking your back, your body, you can do yourself with just exercise and fitness and keeping healthy. And so I first started teaching back in the 90s, the good old step aerobics.
Oh, cool.
And yeah. And that was fun, and dance and stuff. But then yoga helps me heal.
Oh, totally, right?
It helped me heal. It was helping my knee. It was helping me. I was like, why am I crying in class?
Oh.
Opening up and healing. And you can see, and I love, now that I know that, I love when I can tell when someone's down and then they leave elevated.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it the best feeling?
It's the best. And those emotional releases, no matter whatever the outburst is, it's like finally whatever was stuck through movement, they got to break through that restriction and find themselves in this whole new world. And
So I'm liking the vibe of the yoga community here, because they're not afraid to release. They're like, yeah, you want to be noisy, let's be noisy. If or if you need to take a time and be quiet and do your own thing, you're going to do it. And we're just here to lead and guide you. And I love watching them take over their own practice.
It's so good.
Yeah.
There was this calling that happened when the Vasana yoga studio closed. It was open for like 10 years. And I just got here. Lynn, Hart, and Carly, I can't remember your last name, and Babs and Christine, the 4 teachers. And I got in there the last year, and the 2 teachers asked if they could mentor me and just bring me up to date with how the community is and what the community needs, as far as like, sure, we're yoga teachers and we've been practicing, but what has been happening here?
I love that.
Oh, yeah, like the history and learning.
Yeah.
All the town and the community and the evolution and the progression of the yoga.
Yeah.
And oh man, it was such a gift to be mentored with them.
You didn't have to jump in blind.
No, yeah.
I've done that.
Right, and it's scary and it sucks.
Yeah, because you don't know the vibe of the class.
Oh, yeah. And then COVID hit and closed everything down. And thank God for Reps Gym, because they're like, Amanda, we need a yoga teacher. Like, can you come in and teach?
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
I wanted to ask you about that, because coming from Boise, we were blessed. I mean, there was a lot of yoga studios that shut down, but we were blessed that the gyms fought for the right, and we were only closed for 3 weeks. So I was very lucky to teach all the way through it because of the health and fitness.
Yes, excellent.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
but
we made it through.
We made it through, and I'm wondering if there's any of those yoga studios that are going to reopen. No,
I don't think so. They've all kind of branched out on their own. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe in other places in the world, hopefully, yes, of course. But the majority of them went online.
Okay.
And they're thriving and they love it.
Well, they got spoiled. I need you.
I know, exactly. I don't know. There's something for me about, I grew up in the 80s and like we didn't really watch television or have it. Yeah. We just did not interact with the computer. It was not a computer world. So like, I want to go outside and to like touch stuff with my hands.
I'm a hands-on teacher too. I have to be with my students, my members. Or
yes. And how are you going to get an adjustment through the computer. Like, I mean, I don't understand.
Yes, so thank you, reps. And I'm looking forward to having my own class one day.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's room in the schedule. We just got to, make sure we have enough attendees.
And all you members out there who haven't signed up, I just need 5 members.
Exactly.
New members.
Yeah. Absolutely. We love new members at Reps.
Tell me what your favorite teaching style is. What do you consider you as a yoga instructor?
Geometric yoga.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It is the power and discipline of being present.
Okay.
Anything we did yesterday does not matter about where we are today in our bodies. Wow. And even as we arrive in the class, we leave everything that happened outside and we are present with our organs, the placement.
Okay.
What happens when we move our fingers, like the detailed, slowed attention to the essence of our breath being how we move.
I can feel your passion right now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I've never heard anyone say that was their style. Mm-hmm. And it's fun to see the glow when teachers say, and this. Yeah. So my style, I would say, is hold and flex. I like I'm so not vinyasa. I'm hatha strong. I like to hold our poses like warrior 3 or warrior 2, just hold and become grounded and let your body relax into the pose. And then all of a sudden, strong and strength.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah. Well, hopefully you will still be here and be able to join us at the IYG.
That sounds like something I need to be involved with.
International Yoga Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's amazing.
It's, we are like, we don't have a studio. Can we just do yoga in the park?
That it's huge. There's yoga forts in Boise. I can't believe how big communities love to be outside in mass. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's huge. That's exciting.
Yes.
What about the Pirate Festival? Don't you guys do yoga there?
I do.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, we could coordinate something.
You're like,
We could definitely
throw in some pirate booty.
Captain Bruce and exactly get some yoga booties out there. And
oh my gosh, that would be fun.
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll work on it.
Yeah, we can even maybe, because they have the belly dancers, so why couldn't they? I have a portable aerial stand. I mean,
There's something in the works. We're going to start brewing that up.
Yeah, everyone is welcome. Listeners, if you have ideas, you can call in to 541-661-4098. We are talking with Corie, and we are presenting Corie has designed the 7 weeks of the 7 chakras for our KCIW Quality Living with Peaceful Support listeners, and we're super glad about it. And it will be here on the end of this. Keep listening. We're almost there. But first, we really think it's important to, ask the juicy questions of Quality Living Show. What makes you feel alive?
Oh, what makes me feel alive?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with your day. Oh, I got to have 5 minutes to get put on a face. Right? I always say, I got to put on my face. Okay. I'm a 5 makeup minute.
Yeah.
And then if my hair isn't ready, I'm okay.
Right. As long as you got your face on.
I got my face on. It makes me feel good. Going outside. So my hubby and I have started, since we've got this beautiful ocean air, we take our tea and we drink our tea and we take 5 to 10 deep breaths every day outside, even if it's raining. Mm-hmm. And I've noticed with the rain, we have less depression when we go outside and enjoy it and embrace it. Okay, it might rain 5 days. Oh, well, it's a blessing. There's no snow, you guys. Remind yourself.
Exactly. We're so lucky in this magical banana belt.
Yeah. And then just being able to go to the beach and just give it all to the beach and the waves and ground and find treasures. And maybe one day I'll stop bringing home things. I always say, I'm not bringing home stuff today. My pockets are full.
Right, that's telling the hand.
Yeah, that is. And then we do yoga 2 to 3 times a week. Like, make a point of it because it's just, your flexibility is so important, and just to ground. And then we sling weights. We like our weights.
Yeah, sweet.
That's what makes me happy right now. Like, today, that would,
Yes.
yeah. And some steak and cheesecake.
Okay, of course. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
Nice. And then how about the word quality?
Quality.
What does that represent to you?
Quality, that would be, again, I'm being selfish.
Good.
And quality would be, how am I going to bring my message to you? How is my message to you? And I'm going to chuck it out at the door if I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
I'm going to chuck it out the door because I'm here for you, and I want to share my light. And I want to make you drink a lot of water and have to go to the bathroom after my classes.
So good. Yes, pumping it through. Good. And that's that. I mean, that in its strongest point of being prepared, being ready fully to be able to provide, like, that's like really the most selfless. Like, that is so valuable. That is pure quality.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for the work that you do. We're so glad you're here and all the way from Boise.
It's a crazy story, but we made it.
Yeah, and you guys will be here for a while.
Yep. We plan on it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
Can't wait. When can you say you're a local here?
I think it's 5 years.
Okay. You can ask me in 5 years. Are you local? Yes, I am.
Yeah. Some places it's 10.
Yeah.
Some places it's never.
Yeah.
They're like third generation.
Totally.
And that's kind of like Brookings, but they realize that you live here.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
There you go.
I guess they're not going.
I live here local.
Right. Right. We're transplants.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh. I'm just excited. I'm excited to meet you, and you share your class with me, and I really appreciate it because it's when you're a teacher and a giver and a light giver, and it does help me shine. It helps me shine. So
Absolutely.
thank you, reps, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And how about we have one other just cute little part of Quality Living show. How do you see peaceful support in your world, or do you, or like, how does it fuel or not, depending on if you see it or not?
You know, I think I don't really have a lot of thought on that because I do look at the world with laughter and happiness. I am forever your cheerleader.
Yeah.
I am. And so sometimes taking over a night class to teach is hard for me because I'm such a morning here. We're happy. And so I think, oh, is the night crowd like mystic and need to come down?
Oh, no.
And yeah. So I have to like say, okay, no, because I have this facade that,
Like the candlelight.
yes, because I'm such a ray of sunshine. And so I look at everybody as I already know you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if that even makes sense.
Of course it does. It really does. And that is just like, how do you even explain that? It's like, you just know. You're like, we know.
Yeah, I guess I just don't think that people are coming at me, and I think that we already are unified and it's a good community. So I'm going to treat it that way in my mind because of intentions.
Absolutely.
And what your affirmations.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a community. It's a whole purposeful action of getting that space and time, whenever it is, to be able to recognize each other and see that the light in you is the light in me. And it's just...
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What are some goals that you're working on currently?
Oh, boy. I'm still trying to unpack.
Okay. Yeah.
And, and we did make a vision board. And this year we painted our vision board.
Oh.
Which was kind of fun because just before I'd be, look for papers and,
Right.
things. But to take time and paint it out. And so, I've got spiritual, physical, daily, couple goals, personal goals. You know, easy. Everybody wants to keep trim and this and that, but that's a loaded question for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm goal oriented.
Yeah, okay, goal oriented. And that's difficult for most people, you know. They like once a year they set a goal or what have you, but to have those get through the day, everyday goals, and then all the categories and the sections, that's
cross them off your list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It works.
I'm going to go ahead and just take it from here.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm treading on all your toes because I am brand new to this area and so happy and thankful.
Good.
So what we're going to talk about for the next 7 sessions or weeks together is the 7 chakras and how to apply it to your life with health, fitness, faith.
Ooh.
So I want to just dive right in.
Dive in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start us down with our base chakra.
Okay. Yeah.
And being a fellow yoga instructor, I want you to take 3 big, deep chakra breaths with me.
My. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
So sit up straight with me. All of you out there, sit up straight.
Yes.
Take your breath all the way up. And then really sit down. Now this time, take it all the way up to your chest. And when you release it down, squeeze your guts. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let it go. Now this is your choice. You've got one more deep, big breath with me. Breathe in. And then let it go. Now I just centered you to get to your base chakra. Now the base chakra is your Muladhara. The color is red. I want you to think about the color red and what it invokes with your thoughts, your body. Now you can take that chakra and make it to your health. Like sometimes you might have a little upsetness in your stomach. So maybe now you need some red food, beets, goji berries, maybe some tea, maybe a probiotic.
Yes.
Or maybe, like me, I think my base chakra's off a little because I'm new to the area. My roots are, I'm trying to figure it out. So you know the best place to go right now for me is the ocean.
Yes.
And I brought them along. I brought some red rocks with us.
Beautiful.
Some red rocks because they were being called to me. Red. So there's my base. So you're grounding, you're filling, you're grounding in the sand, you're awakening the base chakra in your body.
Yes. And I love that they're kind of like deep red, like this purple that's like this sacred, all colors of red, you know, all flavors.
It's all flavors.
Okay.
All flavors. Absolutely. Okay, so I started studying with, it was called Faith Field Fitness. And it taught me how to read my body and bring the faith or your truth or your knowledge to yoga and the movement. And going through some life changes, okay, you know, the big divorce, hate that kind of stuff. Or, you know, changes in your life. It messes up your root chakra. And this book, Anatomy of the Spirit by Carolyn, I don't remember how to say her last name, but let's just get to the point.
Yes, the point, yes.
So your chakra is your energy anatomy. So what does that help or include? Your organs. So you could have an upset stomach, physical body support, your immune system, your base of your spine, your feet. Maybe you have a little bit of depression that's stuck in there. So that movement helps you get that movement out of your body, that base chakra, that deep breath. You got to find your roots and figure out, okay, so why am I having stomach pain or lower back?
Yeah.
Here's the fitness part. Maybe you need to work on those abs.
Oh, entirely. Entirely. It's so bad.
Yeah. I don't know. You got to figure out what is sparking this issue in my stomach. Or trapped emotions.
Entirely.
Trapped emotions. I'm all about that trapped emotions. And with that red, maybe you need to have some beets. Maybe you need some cranberry juice. You got to take time for yourself.
Entirely. That is so perfect and beautiful and wise with pure experience and the ability to be present with all this too and share. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay. That is so beautiful. 7 weeks with the 7 chakras with Corie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say to the KCIW Quality Living with Peaceful Support listeners?
Well, it was a pleasure to talk to you all, and I hope you take a lot of deep breaths tonight and have a really good day, week, year. It's time.
It is. It is. Thank you so much, Corie. It's a gift. And everyone, we will be having more yoga in the park, group sessions. Hopefully, Corie will be there.
Oh,
and
awesome. Count on that.
yeah, we went ahead and got permitted, and we are insured to just show up at the park and do group yoga sessions.
Wow.
Yeah, so big announcement, everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that all the way up to the big International Yoga Gathering, June 28th, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. with ecstatic dance afterwards.
Woo-woo.
Yeah. All right, thank you, listeners. Thank you, Corie.